Streamlabs is geeking? Hello? Okay. If you're watching, bear with. I don't know even if any of this is live. Doom Goblins, yes. All mail. Check your email. Did not show up. This is going so well. Primary. Request a new code. There we go. Okay. There it goes. Streamlabs chat. Yes. Mm-hmm. Turn down this music. I'm trying to get everything to work on my new like little OBS setup, and this is being a nightmare. Even though it's been working perfectly fine on every other platform. Streamlabs, dogs, cat. Oh man. Cat box. I think it's straight up broken. Go over yonder. I just want to farm, man. Not micromanage. See. My lives. Thank you, Spooky. I know, I'm doing nothing. Every time I use Streamlabs, it like does something new where I'm like, this is a pain in my ass, and I don't want to deal with it. Is it literally just stopped working? It's not like, oh, I don't know what's happening. It's like, no, what I've done every time is just like log in. There's nothing to log into, man. I'll fix it later, man. I'm just gonna play. I probably don't need Fade on right now. Let's see, where's my versus speed? I get everything on hand. see. Yeah, I just want to run through. I'll stream for like the next hour and a half, maybe. I was really hoping I could get this to work. Because there's like, I could see your chat on... So there's a display that shows me what you're seeing, which I can see your chat, but there should be a specific window that's like, okay, here's the actual like live chat, and it just is not working. Copy current address. Let me plug it in. It's having a stroke. Never caught a stream before since I work. I could see that. Oh, Martier! Shit! What's up, man? Yeah, I just want to... I don't want this to suck for me. I'm sure you guys are having a good time. I'm just gonna have to look at the chat myself via the stream. Oh well. Alright. I just want to check out how good terrorized zones are. This audio. Every game I play, the audio is basically bottomed out. Yeah, I'm just doing a mini stream. I just want to practice getting in the habit of it. Is game loud? Nah, probably not too much, right? Maybe a little. Oh, thanks, Paul. I wanted to, if any of you are like currently active when you're playing right now, do you guys think I should just do terrorized zones to get to level 99 soon? Or would it take a long time and I should just go for 1,000 bail runs just because it'd be a good way, or like a good next video after the 1,000 chaos sanctuary? That was such a grind, and I know bail's not going to be any quicker. I'm enjoying watching this. Thank you, man. And no, I tried PoE too. I wasn't really enjoying it. I think at the time I was burnt out, and then they started a new season, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll start a new character. And then in that season, I think they had doubled or tripled the HP pools. And I was like, no, the game's already such a trog to get through just to progress the story. It feels like there's no increase in mobility. There's no mobility to any class besides, oh, I can roll, but that's not like traversing the map quicker. I don't, it wasn't fun for me. I was kind of let down. A lot of people, or actually my friends who liked it more, maybe played for like a couple weeks longer. And then that was like the extent of it. And then every post I saw about the Reddit was just like, okay, well, I've been farming it relentlessly and I've gotten nothing. When does this get better? And everyone's like, it doesn't. So I was like, I don't know. Like, this game is sadistic in its own right, you know? So I thought maybe I could put up with it, but I guess it's missing that nostalgia piece, you know? Okay. I enjoy it, but I hate the campaign. See, that's what I was caught up on. I was maybe halfway through the campaign. I was like, when the fuck does this, like, get interesting? These maps are just, okay, run through ambiguous blob. Get through next map. Okay, run through ambiguous blob. Find the main character. Okay. And then it was just that on repeat. I was having no fun. Oh, this poor guy. He's suffering. Well, E2's still better, and always will be. I think it's... I said this on one stream. I don't know if you were there, Martyr. I was saying how this type of gameplay is simple, and that's why it's fun. It's just like, I'm gonna get on, and I'm gonna, you know, play a little bit after work. And you get on, and it's like, okay, I have cool yellow weapon rarity. Does 100 to 150 damage. Hits a monster, some time goes by, you're like not thinking too hard. Then you find one that does 175 to 200 damage. You go, well, that's pretty good. It's a little dopamine hit, and you're enjoying yourself. But when there's that fucked up tree, when every upgrade's like you do 0.75% more stun buildup when you're doing this, and you have to be using dual-handed, but you'll be rolling slower. I'm like, fuck off, man. Like, I can't take it. It was my big gripe between the Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 games. Borderlands 2, they had skill trees, and a lot of them were like, okay, you can put 5 points in the skill, and for every point, you get 30% faster reload. So it's like, suddenly, this skill's pretty cool, because if you build into it, you can end up with north of 150% reload speed, depending on your build, which felt kind of cool. And then Borderlands 3 comes around, and it's like, okay, with this skill, you run 2.5% faster. I was like, why the fuck would I build that? And then I look at all the other skills, and they're the exact same pitiful, like, up in whatever attribute, and it's just that for a million levels. I'm like, this does not feel impactful. This doesn't feel like I'm progressing my character. And it was kind of the same with PoE 2. It's like, okay, I do bigger number, enemy has bigger HP pool. My skill isn't any cooler. I don't feel faster. I don't feel better in any kind of fight. It's all the same. It's like, I guess I should look up the build. Like, no builds work unless you look them up, which D2 isn't even a victim of that. If you're going into this game blind, you have like a 70% chance you end up doing a really powerful build. The other 30% chance, you're just stuck with some fucked up build. But it still works. It just gets a little rough later on. What gloves do you use? Crafted or a 320 or neither? Oh, sorry, Paul. I fucking blew you off. The chat's so easy to read. I have, let's see, 220s. Yeah, 3 life stolen. They're not that good. I really should just go buy like 320s, but who knows how long that could be before I find them. I'm sure the video is destroyed with this class. It's probably not a good class to like stream at all. It's like my record and output quality already condenses it, and whatever YouTube grabs, they condense it even more. So this probably just looks like pure shit. Can you craft yourself gloves with skills? Like, can you craft yourself 220s? Or would they purely be like resistances, leech, increase attack speed? Decided to go Dragon Tail instead. I tried looking up like builds, and there was never like that concrete of a like, oh, this is the best way to do it. So I just kind of threw what I thought was correct. I don't know, you look up any other builds, like, here's the best way to do it, like, here's how you make hammers, here's how you make this Summoner Necro. But those are all really old and, like, you know, not updated, but perfected. Mosaic is ugly, and you can do whatever you want with it, it just kind of works. Have I considered a Grail? I mean, that's what I've been doing with just, like, finding all the regular items in the game. I haven't included anything from online. This is purely an offline Grail that I've just kind of been working on in the last few videos. You know, I'm not gonna do anything special because I haven't found everything in the game yet. Has Sweet Phil, has he found Tyro's Might ever, or is it just for this current Grailer that he's looking for it? What are my bases? I have whatever bases. So I have the Sawaya with 3 Blades of Ice and 1 Dragon Tail, and then I have Greater Talons. They have 1 Phoenix Strike and 3 Blades of Ice. The skills rolled pretty good. I think Greater Talons is the way to go. People don't like Runic Talons because of their requirements, I think. Because these are only 79 on both Strength and Dex. And I know people don't like these because they're a little slower. But I'm not entirely sure. 100 poison damage. I see a lot of those. T-Might doesn't exist. I guarantee you, next time I find a Sacred Armor, it's not going to be... It's not going to be a Templar's Might. It's going to be another Tyrael's. It's going to be just my luck that I don't find it. He said he's never found it on any D2 games. Isn't Dragon Tail? Oh shit, what's up, Smoups? There's technical difficulties, so the way I'm reading chat is super janky and impossible to read. You want the faster base on main hand? Like this? Greater Talon's main. I gotta turn up my opacity. I learned when one of the days I was recording Chaos Sanctuary runs, if you press F11 and F12 at the same time, remember not? F10 and F11, you turn your opacity to max. I was just sitting waiting for Bale and I looked at my map. I was like, what is this disgusting map? I've never found... Dude. You haven't, Smelps? Haven't you 99 like all your fucking characters? That's a nightmare. I found it in the first, like, it was like run 80 something. I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna find a few of these. Haha, Players 8's broken, but then I looked it up. Because in my mind, ever since I was a kid, I thought Players 8 or every player count up was like an additional 50 magic find. But that could have just been like misinformation on some old forum. And I did my more modern research, and it just turns out that it affects the chance of no drop. Like, it decreases the chances of a monster not dropping something. I was like, oh, you live? Can't hear or see anything. Oh, Mr. Meech. My Twitch is just fucked up. Okay. That's super awkward that my Twitch is just not working either. I'll figure this out. There's some poor D2 fan on my Twitch who's like, what the fuck? Chat XP crazy. Yeah, I was like, Smelps, it is going to be harder. Yeah, it's more sadistic, because if you tried to go into the players 8 count lobby, the chance of someone just snatching... Could you say you found it if you're in the lobby, saw it drop on the floor and some other sucker grabbed it? Would you count that? One of Smells posed a good question. I'd like to pose it to you, Benji. If D2 got new content, what would you want it to be? Oh god. That's the thing. We've had new content in the past. It's either been underwhelming or like... Very few updates have been widely accepted as good. I think reworking a majority of the... just reworking a majority of the uniques to be somewhat decent in their own right would be good. And, like, you don't need to do them all in one update. No, you have to pick it up. Oh, shit. Let me go to my Twitch. Can I manage my Twitch from here? Let's see. Let me sit in town so you guys have something to sit in or look at. Okay. Rework Alders? Dude, yeah. Rework Griswold. It's like the rarest thing. Let's see. Creator dashboard. Manage stream. My stream is bugging out now. Trying to use Streamlabs multi-stream for the first time, and it's not going well, it seems. The video download was cancelled. I wonder if there's a way to just turn off Twitch while I'm trying to work with this. Oh, you guys can even see it. This poor guy. I forgot. Live. Average stream bitrate way too high. Is that it? It can be way too high. Output. Bitrate. We're gonna put this back down to 6,000. Apply. Okay. I want new endgame content. One thing I don't like about D2 is how same-y the endgame is to progressing in campaign. That's true. Like, it's exciting when you can defeat your first D-clone, and then you can do Ubers So I wonder if there's some other fucked up challenge that they could actually put in there. Let's see, done. Twitch is working so well right now. I don't think I can even stop my Twitch stream. Alright, whatever. I can fuck it up sometimes. That's fine. Settings. Closed captions. Alright, we're just gonna let it rot. Sorry, Twitch. I blame Streamlabs for all of this. We're just gonna get back to farming. Okay, I'll start in River of Flame. That is disgusting looking too. I wonder if we're gonna get the new set that China's gonna get. We're not getting anything new. China's gonna get all these special things because it's extra work that they have to do to appease the laws they have over there. And then we're gonna get... Patch. Oh, wow. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to figure this out. I was hoping that with the China thing, they'd be like, okay, let's put some new exciting stuff for our new, like, player base, but I kind of highly doubt it. Blizzard's been a big letdown company forever, because, you know, we're not their big money makers. Defense. Nope. My big hope today, just in this like short stream that I'm doing, is to find a Arachnid's Mesh. I've found so many interesting items, but not many that I've actually wanted. And I think soon here I might return to a little bit of content for like ladder and stuff. Okay, I can turn this way back down. Custom, we'll make it like 45. Okay, that's not so obnoxious. I think we'll get extra stash tabs. I don't. I feel like the current amount we have is good, but I'm not like a mass hoarder online. Like, I feel like if you were trying to get godly gear on what's it, oh my gosh, non-ladder, you might need more stash tabs. Stackable runes would be much more like it, but whenever I see all 4 of my tabs are filled with junk or like just items, I'm like, I'm not using these. Like, they're not on a character, they haven't sold in some amount of time. I'm just gonna dump them in a free lobby. Gutturals, I don't know when this, I have not been playing ladder. If someone else is. I don't think the Switch 2 is going to get a graphical update. What do you think, Smalps? See, Smalps, I think he I don't think it's solely on the Switch, but I know he's console. He might just be a connoisseur and dabble in all the areas, but like, you're going to have to ask someone in that department. I really gotta start here. Yeah, stacking gems and runes. Paul gets it. I think that's everyone's issue, especially when there's something like crafting amulets where you need at least 100 done before you could see even an okay craft, if you're lucky. It's like, maybe let us stack gems. Maybe let us stack, not jewels. Those can be unique, you know? Not as in the rarity, but like those can literally just have their own different properties. I did also just get on PC, but playing with the controller. So do you do your editing on a PC, Smoups, and then it's like just not for gaming, it's very like low budget? Or you've always had a good one and you just don't... Because I think you told me you like just to play on the couch, which is fair. I remember when I first got D2R, I was like, I could play on a controller, I want to try that. You know, I always played on mouse and keyboard, but then I tried it and I was like, no, it doesn't feel right. I just have to be on the mouse and keyboard. That muscle memory being built into you when you were a kid, it hits different. It's so violent. I can't override it. Oh, what's going on here? Where's my Phoenix? Yeah, I play on a 65-inch TV from the couch, but I edit with the MacBook Pro. There you go. Those are good work machines. How does this work? Do you just have to plug in some like third-party system with a capture? I don't know exactly what a capture card is, but when I hear people streaming from consoles, they always mention the use of a capture card, which I imagine just records your video and then you plug it into a computer and boom, you've got whatever. Or you can live stream if you hook it up to a computer. There's also streaming apps right on gaming or on consoles. It'd probably be funny just to run a cable from my computer to my living room. Just have it up to the TV if I'm like, I don't want to play on my desk. PS5 screen record. I do also have a capture card if I want to stream. I think you put up a poll one time. And, ooh. Kind of sunder. 74 fire. I do not know if that's better than the one that my sorceress has. I think she has a 70, like, 1. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, put up a poll, Smoups, and then people, you ask, like, hey, would you guys like if I streamed, or would you rather, like, would you guys watch if I streamed? And I was like, yeah. You know, I'd chime in every once in a while. I clicked yeah, and then, like, the other 70% was no. I was like, damn. I guess people are honest. 83 poison, I'm not keeping that. But you gotta appreciate the honesty. I just prefer to sing at my desk. I think there's a coziness to the desk. My girlfriend has bought me, like, all these peripherals. Like, see, like, your peripherals include, like, you know, your monitor, your mouse, whatever. It gets the job done. It doesn't have to be anything exciting. But she's gotten me, like, little doodads and lights for my desk that make it feel nice. And I don't ask her, and I'm usually upset that she's spent, like, weird charm, money on me. Oh, look at that. Superior Sacred Armor. I think it has its merits. Oh, Offensive Auras. I have way too many Paladin Grand Charms. I just think there's not a lot of live stream watchers. It is low compared. It is, but the thing is, I'm doing this because I'm like, it's fun and it's like my hobby, but I was like, man, if I get to interact with people and like just a little bit of money, that's like, I feel like a fucking scumbag even saying that, but it's like, it's true. It's like, if I could fucking use that money to support me and the lady, I'll do it. And I kind of miss streaming over that last 1,000 chaos, because I got like maybe 200 like runs total on streams. But the rest of the time, I was like, I cannot wait for this to be fucking over. It just felt like I was doing nothing. I was like, man, I should have just thrown on the stream and just like hung out with you guys. I bet I could even talk to you guys and like had a show running. Just to pass the time. And I also... Oh yeah, I forget this part of the map is also terrorized. I think it's good to just put yourself out there too. If you want to grow the content, it's good to be live. Because there's some people who like the idea of a live person talking. Not as in living, but like someone to react to, someone to hang out with. Nothing wrong. Yeah, no. It is a driver, but it's part of it. I still like playing the game. And I'm slowly going to transition from D2 into other stuff. I've been enjoying playing The Binding of Isaac, which is like, it's weird. Because if I streamed it, or if I upload it, I don't get any views. And I don't expect to, because it's like, a lot of you guys are following me because I play D2. And I appreciate that. But it does hurt, like, oh man, like, the D2 stream got this many viewers. And the Isaac one didn't. And then I was like, well, I guess I'm just going to play the fucking game I like, so I continue to play it. And it's a quick workaround. That's how I know it's like, oh, I just like playing the game. Alright. I mean, I was running like an Isaac stream on Twitch today. And I maybe had like 3 or 4 people come in. It was just some buddies. And I was just like, alright, I'll do the stream for a little bit. And then, wouldn't you know it, like 4 or 5 hours passed before I was like, holy shit, I should get off and go do something. I was like, alright. That's good. If I can just pass the time, that's all I really enjoy. I gotta go get... I gotta get some scrolls. I forgot what video it was, but the amount of fucking comments where people told me, if you shift and right click... It's like after the first one, God bless him. You know? Or after the first one, I was like, okay, everyone can fucking stop. I get it. Have I tried Slowmancer? Is that what that says? I don't know. I don't think so. That does not sound familiar. Keep fucking up my charges, putting too many into Phoenix Strike. Oh, thank you, Spookster. I mean, the thing is, if I all right, so I've done my little bits of research, and I've seen comments by like other content creators on how like the algorithm works. Because that's the thing that you kind of wonder when you make a video. It's like, did it not do good because the content wasn't good, or because that's how the system works? And I would say, all in all, the Isaac video getting even north of like 300 views is crazy. My first ever Diablo 2 video got 500 views, and I was so fucking happy with that. And then the rest after that got like 12 views. And then I was like, alright, what's gonna kick this off? And I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna stop doing these little tidbit bites. I'm gonna do something big. And it was my 1000 Endarial runs that took off. I don't know what I did different, but I think it was just a thumbnail that was exciting. So I was like, I'll upload more Isaac, something will catch on, I'll try something new. It's all about like, just put this shit out there. If you're really worried about growing, just keep hammering at it. Try and change something a little bit each time, get better at something, and it'll do okay. This shit is a hobby, man. And I urge everyone who wants to get into the content creation to just like realize that it's like, you better just be enjoying it. Because you never know when it's going to become something that takes care of you. So you better just enjoy it. And keep on enjoying it, because you don't want to suddenly turn into something you hate and then have to keep doing. See, that's the fucking hell of it. Harley said you have a really big nose. Is this the fucking... You should just tell her I'm Jewish and be like, it's really insensitive, Harley. Haven't we made this joke before? Haven't we like ripped on her in the past for being such a fucking asshole? I want you to decapitate her. People love to look at mass farm vids. That's how I found you a month ago. I was looking for a motivation to continue my 10 LK run project, and I saw, dude, 10,000? I was getting bored after... What did I end on? 2,400? I think the expected run count was like around 2,800 to 3,200, and I ended 2,400. Yeah, so oh, it's stupid. Even in the chat box here, I can't see the emojis. That sucks. I was like, it's got its niche, but dude, after putting 55 hours of farming and then like probably 10 hours of editing to that video, I was a little heartbroken that I only got a... First day I got like, I think 8, and then 8k, and after that became 11k. Because I was so like tired after it. But it's doing fine now. I'm happy I got it out. I'm happy about the progress I made on it, but dude, it definitely sucked out a lot of my drive for the game for a bit. I might just need to get rid of this character. Like, I might get Mosaic Assassin to 99 just for the goal, and then I think I have to get rid of her. She makes the gameplay not a challenge. There's nothing to look forward to in progressing. I don't know. I first saw you in live, I was like, who's this guy getting all these views on D2? So I took the inspiration from Schmuck. He's gone bye-bye now. I think he settled in his job and he's just back to living a normal life. But that dude was a menace. I think I was watching one of his videos. He's like, he was doing 5... I don't know how many... he was doing LK runs. But the video took him 80 hours because his PC was so slow. The load times alone made his run take like 3 times longer than mine. I was like, holy fuck. I was like, I was a degenerate for days to get that Chaos Sanctuary thing out. Like, I had a 6-day weekend and I grinded like 6 to 8 hours a day to get that out. I was like, what was Schmuck doing? You think LK runs are bad for the game? They're too boring? I think they're kind of fine just because if you could do them all or online, I think that'd be fucked. But if you're some guy on, you know, on his like offline single or solo self-found, that's bad. And you haven't been finding runes at all, it's like the surefire way to find something. Granted, you could be letting yourself down by not finding like cool uniques. It's still a better way to find it's a better way to find runes, and you have an abundance of gold, jewels, charms. Those were pretty abundant. Same thing with gems, and you don't need any survivability. I think it depends on the farmer. If you enjoy it, if not, don't do it. So I found plenty of good runes while just farming Chaos Sanctuary, and I found good uniques. Cows. Now cows online is where I found my first draw, 2 chams. My first bear was at Endariel, but cows have been it. I'm doing it on single player on D2 Pluggy. What is Pluggy? Is it just a modded version, or is it a version of Diablo 2 that's readily modded? Like you can go onto some kind of like base and just download what you want. I do not know anything about modded D2. Oh yeah, Jared, where do you upload your statistics? I was thinking about that too. Do you go into like the subreddit at all? I just shit my pants. I thought this was a small charm. 20 to life, 11 all res. I was like, how is that possible? Oh my god. The chat is covering it. Yeah, I thought this was a small charm for a second. I was like, what? Is that good? I don't know much about jewels besides like 40 increased attack speed. Okay, I'm out of here. You're born now. that's where all those are. Okay. This is my mess. I wonder if Streamlabs chat has fixed itself. It is not. What is it doing? We're just gonna get rid of that. Pluggy is basically a quality of life mod. You can install their mods, but I use it for quality of life. Infinite stash, map hack, etc. Play OG D2 version 1.13. Not a fan of Mosaic or Terror Zones. Fair enough. As a little kid, I probably would have loved Sunder Charms because it seems like the workaround to immunities, but now that I understand that you can eventually progress past it, I'm indifferent. I get it kind of feels like it ruins the game. Wait, did it just switch to a different... Oh, okay. We're still in Act 4 for the Terror Zones. Wow, I actually kind of got a lot of XP. What? Am I even on Players 8? I am. Okay, okay. Oh, my brother. You're fucking dead. Okay. We're going back inside. We're getting a new one. I think he, got body slammed. Alright, we're gonna buff you here. We're gonna go back out. Yeah, as you can tell, Mosaic Assassin is kind of drained at any feeling of, wow, that was cool. And it gets the job done. And that's it. The spiderweb sash is taunting me. I played D2R with friends, but I'm finishing my Grail the classic style. 87% done. You know what? Good on you, man. Fuck yeah. Yeah, none of my friends have ever been big D2 players. Like, they like PoE 2, but I get that D2R, Diablo 2 in general, is just like... It's a little too plain, I guess, for the modern Zoomer brain, but I have, like, regular old fucking autism. I'm nostalgia-ridden. I can openly acknowledge that the game is boring, but it is an enjoyable boring. It's like reading. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and just... It's relaxing. Is he... Yeah, he's decked out. I was able to actually fit the, Chains of Honor on this poor fella. Benji Ellens, go dogs. Sub Jangler. I was wearing my sweatshirt yesterday. Was I streaming with it on? I think so. I like how that's how I remember you. Oh yeah, that reminds me, Jared. You got me really curious of what I ended on with my Holy Grail. Hoping I can knock something off while I'm out here. And I can pause. I forgot about that. That's still... I'm never going to get used to the fact that I can pause. Alright. Max roll. Sign me out. Yes. Sign in. I'm at 84.59%. So you got me a little beat. But... I might beat you in the long run. Just for the fact that I've gotten my Tyrios Might out of the way. My guess is I'm never going to find the Dimensional Shard. Or a Zod Rune. I have no idea how Zod Rune compares to like a Tyrios Might in terms of like rareness. In my head, they're like 1-to-1. But I know that's just not true as well. These maps are ridden with these guys. It's going to be impossible to just try and kill them all. You were pissed. It didn't feel real. So, like, getting the Tyrios Might was quick after getting the lacquered plate, which I was, you know, I was more excited deep down to find like the lacquered plate and the BK's ring, because the Tyrell's Might is purely the shock factor and the say that you found it. But seeing how many people haven't found it, it's like that feeling keeps growing on me. It's dawning upon me that I have been struck by lightning, and no, it's not going to happen twice. I found 2 Zods in the last 5 months. Only 2 in 20 years of D2. Oh, shit. Okay. That kind of raises the bar. Yeah. Smelps, that was my first unique Sacred Armor. I've not found one before that. So, I was like, alright, good chance. Good chance it's Templars, so I wasn't gonna wait for the build-up. I was just gonna ID it, and I did. And it was a Templars. Alright, it was materials. Jesus Christ. Need water. Yeah, I feel like that Zod is going to be... I'm going to say it's going to be one of the last 3 items I find. Once I start grinding on that next video. I'm really tempted to just make it the 1000 terrorized zones. This feels messy as well. So I have no idea if each run I can knock out in 3 minutes or if it's going to take 10. So maybe I'll stick to Bale. You found 5 or 6 uniques? That means you're pretty close. I know that's not how the math works, but I feel like you've had enough Templar's Mites where you might be rewarded. Do your kids play at all, Smelps? I'm assuming you have kids. Because I've seen a lot of players online. Like, I used to just chat people up, and while we're getting rushed, you make small talk. And my go-to bit was, I'm the youngest D2R player at the age of 24, and everyone else is like, yeah, I'm 35, or like, I'm 41. I was like, told you. 17 or 20, dude, I'm in the middle. Am I right in the middle of your guess? No, I'm 25. That's a 8 and 4 year, but no, I'm 25. When, let's see, this game launched. Did this game launch March of the year 2000? Or was it like August? I was born February of the year 2000. My brothers, you know, my mom looked at my brother and said, you're going to watch your little brother. They were like 14, 15 years older than me. And they're okay, and they're sitting at the family computer playing games like Ragnarok Online, Diablo 2, maybe Gunbound, if you guys have heard of that. And little me, I'm fucking behind the desk, like, I want to play. And I just got to clicking. I was playing this game before I even went to school. I've just turned 30. I'm still a D2R. Yeah, Jangler, you're fucking young, dude. You may be one of the younger. I've met people who said they let their like 8 and 9 year olds play, and I was like, damn, you're good dad. I think you have to get them young. If you want a kid to have the same weird interests as you have to give it to them young because everything's exciting. And then the fact they get to do that with their dad or someone is even that, like, much more exciting. No kids for me. I'm a little side D2R players. Fair enough. If you just give it to any young person, let the legacy live on, be like, this is the fucking shit. You guys aren't going to be eating like this anytime soon. What games did you play, Jared? Because I'm trying to think, like, I don't know a lot of older games. I think the oldest game I've ever played, relatively, not like, oh, I played Doom once, but like a game I've actually played and enjoyed when I was a kid was StarCraft. Because I think the original StarCraft came out in 1995. Fun fact, I couldn't read at this time. I was too young. I think it took me like an extra year to read because I was too busy playing games at home. I didn't know how to read, but I remembered the key patterns I had to press on the keyboard to get cheats to activate in StarCraft. So I would start up a match, and then I would press enter, and I would type something in and press enter, and it would get the buffs or whatever. No idea what the fuck was happening. I was like, okay, I have overshield now. I was fucking diagnosing myself day one. I was way too smart for my own good, too. I ran away a lot. Oh, gutturals. So yes, I played old school RuneScape when I was a kid. I think it was, we'll say it was, God, first grade, maybe second grade. I'm like 6 or something. I think I'm 6. Scholastic Book Fair rolls around. The class goes to the book or the library where they have all the books, and one of the books there was the old school RuneScape, or RuneScape at the time, not old school. It was just RuneScape guidebook, and one of my buddies got it, and two of them were talking. One kid I kind of knew, one kid I didn't, but they had the book open. Look, and it's like showing you the maps, and it's showing you like the different armors, like the bronze, iron, adamant, whatever. It's been so long since I played, and I wanted to be cool because my kid was like, I have all those. Like, yep, I got that one. No idea. So I went home. I made an account. You guess what my character's fucking name was? I remember when I was making the thing, it's like, put your name in. Like, okay. So I put my my first and last legal name as my character. And I fucking walked around, was it Lumbridge? And I didn't know what I was doing. I was having a fucking blast. I think I leveled up to level 63 by just killing the level 2 and 3 women in that little town, or those little buildings to the right outside of Lumbridge. I was having a blast. And then fucking at school, I think in like 3rd grade, my buddy's like, hey, you give me your login info. I have a friend who can give you really cool stuff. Oh, okay. And I gave him my login info, and then fucking wouldn't you know it, I lost my account. And then like a year or two later, I was like, Mom, can you help me get my account back? I just went, okay. And I looked at my account. He like leveled me up farther than I ever could by myself, and all he was doing was farming for like fish outside of the barbarian village that's down the way from the Grand Exchange. All my stuff was gone, but I was like, oh, okay. So I had my character back, and I just got back to playing. And then I don't think I've really returned to it. I get posts by the subreddit recommended to me, and I'll read into it, and it's basically like, RuneScape's doing really good. It's a lot of fun. Here's my cool drops. Also, bots are ruining the fucking game. And then I read about the battle mechanics, and they fucking make no sense to me, and they're honestly daunting. So I kind of want to play it just because that loot grind, that like sit there and do nothing for hours and hope you get that awesome drop. But who knows? It could be worse than Diablo 2 in terms of like just a waste of time. I play D2R and RS. I think they just scratched that same spot. I really want to play it. I told my girlfriend, I was like, can we play RuneScape sometime? She's like, I don't know. It doesn't look like a game I'd like. And I was like, okay. I was like, I think you'd like it. I tell her that. I'm like, I think you'd really like it. Meanwhile, she starts playing like Warframe. That fucking broke my heart. I was like, oh, I didn't know you were gay. Fucking playing Warframe. Don't do it, man. It's worse than this game by far. I'll believe you, Jangly. Gutturals is like, but it's kind of true. I saw this post where this dude was talking about how he's like, I used to be a huge pothead, and that's what kind of pushed me to grind so much in RuneScape. He's like, after reaching a certain level, something started happening to me with weed where I would just be paranoid rather than just get the cool effects. Like, he started getting all the bad side effects pretty quick, and he became clean, and he stopped grinding old school RuneScape. And I bet that's kind of the thing when you're doing anything with THC, man. It really turns your brain off. It makes being lazy so fun. Everything's so enjoyable. You can do the most boring things and just be having a grand old time. And then, like, for me, anything daunting or like work related, I don't want to bother with, so I put it off. So I feel like it can become a trap where you enjoy yourself too much and you sit there for hours on end grinding some stupid shit like this. But if you say it's worse than Diablo 2, I'd be worried. Yep, you turn your brain off like 2 months and they're gone. Last Epoch, I've heard of it. I've not looked into it. After the experience of PoE 2, I was like, I think I just like D2. Yeah, gotta turn that on. During COVID, I just got high and played. See, Jangle, that's what I'm saying. It's a fucking, you were a victim. As a kid, I bet it was a lot more fun as a kid because I had no idea what was happening, and I was so excited when things did happen. Like, at the time, the way I made money, and it was the best armor I could afford at the time because it's my first time actually like learning about a profitable farm, was unicorn horns. No idea what they were for. They were selling for 9k each at the Grand Exchange. I would sit outside the barbarian camp, and I would kill the 2 that would spawn. And then I would go and sell my day's worth, and I would make myself like 150 grand. So I would end up with like granite chest piece, granite maul, dragon great helm or whatever, like the round helm with the tiny horns, and I think dragon leggings. Or maybe I'd end up with like a poison dagger. And I think one time, that one day I did, I was like, this is amazing! And then I went to the wilderness and got killed. Because I was a stupid kid. And I was so fucking upset that I just didn't play. I feel targeted. What do you think I'm grinding these 10k LK runs? Hey man, it passes the time. Again, I usually put on a good show and I'm just having a blast. Get to a point, then it gets boring. Yeah, Galen, I don't know anything about the economy, but yeah, they were 9k each, the unicorn horns at the time. I have no idea how old I was, but it was a couple years into me playing the game. At the time, I think granite chest plates were like 190k. Dragon helmet had to have been like 53k. The P++ dagger might have been like 23k. I don't know why I remember these numbers. Can't imagine what barebone items were worth if unicorns. What are unicorn horns worth, and what are they used for? Enlighten me. Yeah, I'm rocking the data in the noggin. I played OSRS so much I nearly ran out of AFK skills to 99. I don't know, man. I didn't know how to do anything. I was just happy to look around and be like, oh, I can go to this part of the map. Where's my water? They were for making certain potions. They're like 500 now or some shit. Damn. Okay, I was looking. I think I remember that. I remember I did that for a while, and I took a break because I got upset, you know, because I was a dumb little kid. And then I came back, and they were worth like 1 to 2k. And I obviously didn't understand how the Grand Exchange worked. I didn't think it was player associated. I thought it was purely an NPC trading thing because I've never been exposed to something like that. So like, oh, this game fucking sucks now, and I just stopped playing. Because the only time I felt like I'd made any progress that was significant was that. And another thing I was happening at the time was outside the Grand Exchange, there was this game where, I don't know if it's still in there, but basically you would say, I will double your or triple your money. For 17k gold, you have to guess what color the flower will be when I plant it. And if you're right, I will return you your money. And like, I saw people doing it, I was like, oh, I could do that. So I had like maybe like 90 grand. I did it a couple times. I did make some money, and then someone won, and I lost all my money. And then I was like, well, I can't do this anymore. I don't have any money. Let's see. There's a skill called Herblore. No idea. I'll do like one more clear of this map. I wanted to test out the stream, and it kind of works for YouTube. Don't know what happened to Twitch. Don't know what happened to my chat, so... That's funny. But it's nice to have the chat on screen. I just wonder if there's a way I can record without having chat on screen. I'd love to record my runs and have you guys here and it be more interactive. But I, for whatever reason, I want the video that I upload to be like as clean and empty as possible. Yeah, maybe I'll think about it. If I am playing Isaac and then I get that urge to do some like mindless shit like Diablo, maybe I'll play RuneScape and maybe I'll see if I can put a twist on it. Because I think I saw a post where people were like, "Oh, great! What's on mine or old school RuneScape YouTube? Another YouTuber doing a account with some hindrance. Oh, that's so special." And it's like, well, I know some guy was playing through the game without looking at a guide, and that was popping off. Let's see, do you normally stream on Twitch or YouTube? Diablo? Usually on YouTube, but it's been a while since I've streamed. On Twitch, lately, I've been doing like a Isaac stream for like at least a couple hours each morning, just because I want to play, and I'm like, I'll stream to Twitch. But now, just this evening, I hooked up multi-streaming, so I'm definitely going to be on both. And I'll try and put both up. You know, both Isaac and Diablo on both sites. I think Twitch, I'll have to look into it. So there's different modes to where you can, when you upload video, you can either have it have a low latency so that we have a quicker response time, but the quality be lower, or I can have a higher quality with super high latency. And I have to figure out how all that works. 633, I don't think that's a good roll at all. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. But I'll try and be better about streaming on here. Yeah, I've never been to one of your streams either, but I've seen your drop videos. When I used to stream like pretty regularly, it'd be earlier in the day. This is like the latest stream I've had in a while on YouTube. Out of curiosity, Jared, I'm gonna guess you're from the US. What about you, Gutturals? Are you in the US as well, or are you from Europe? Because when I would stream early in the day, a lot of the people in here would be from Europe, just because like the morning for me would be there like 7 p.m., you know, dinner time. I noticed in the statistics of like the average country or whatever, it's a bunch of European countries. The people who watch me, I'm like, D2 is just a big hit over there. I'm a Florida man. Oh, dude, it's fucking bedtime. What are you doing? It's got to be, what, 10? 23 or is it 9? I'm way on the West Coast. I'm going to end it, I want to say, I'll end it in like 7 minutes. Around 7:30 my time. Because I got to get to the gym. Oh, yeah, Jangler. Jangler, I should have known you were still in Seattle, man. I knew you were from Seattle. You fucking loving on the dog sweatshirt. Alright, so Guttural is on the same time. Yeah, it makes sense that you caught me. I can't remember my old schedule was. I think it was like 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So it was a early day, 5-hour stream. Oh, shit. Okay. We're gonna do something different. We're not gonna have burst of speed. We're gonna have fade on. So we have that 85 lightning res. West Florida. Oh, okay. Bedtime in 2 hours. You stay up late, brother. I can't fucking do it. I turned 22, and it was all downhill from there. Souls are, I will say, the 11%. So I bottom rolled pretty much on the lightning absorb, but 11% lightning absorb chance, not chance, but just lightning absorb. It eats up that damage really well. Here, like I don't even have my boosted HP, and I have 85% res because with going into going into possibly 1,000 bail runs, I'm not gonna look forward to dying fucking every other run. So I've equipped everything that can give me good lightning res. We got Thunder Gods, we got the Wisp Projector, High Lord's Wrath has lightning res. We have some lightning res with life charms in here, and then we're gonna throw on Fade. Cause yeah, I was shotgunned down at, you know, I think it was like 3,500 HP. I was like, fuck that. I'll start a hardcore character eventually. Oh, Smoughs. Does the claw block apply to projectiles, or is it purely melee? Oh, my poor buddy. I was like, why are things surviving better? Oops. Let's see. The burst of speed I have 51%. Let's see how much better I do. Or how well I offend myself with 51%. Try BD2. I have not tried it, so no idea what slamming is. Okay. He does have a hard time surviving. He has Chains of Honor, Sacred Armor. Let's see, what's his defense right now? Can I go up here, damn it? 1485. It blocks melee and elemental as long as you... Oh, okay, so it works just like defense. Yeah. I think I'll be good. It's not... My melee... My weapon block is very low. I've been dumping points just on the Claw Mastery. For the attack rating, the same with Dragon Talon? I think just Claw Mastery. The last few levels. Just because getting the charges up sometimes, it's just annoying to see it miss. Oh, you found it as well, bud. Good job. God. Reading chat and just flying around, I have no idea where I've been on the map. I was wondering about that gutturals. I was kind of looking at everything and I was like, it's the better armor because it takes a bear. But I don't know, I didn't see any real defining, like, what's it called, chats about it. And I mean, he's got max res, he's got the damage reduction, physical damage reduction. I don't know, he's, you know what, let's just go to, let's go do some bail runs right now. See how he does. The Hydras are annoying. Let's see. I do need Fade. I've determined I need Fade if I want to live here. So, let's see. I have to rebind that. Okay. Now, everything's up to 21, lightning up to 85. I wish I had better poison res. 40 definitely stronger in my opinion. More damage is more lifesteal. That's true. And don't make me regret my Chains of Honor, man. Okay. Where's the souls? I know they're here. Oh, it's just Stormcasters. I gotta stock up on full rejuves. Oh god. Yeah. How do these souls treat my boy? Oh, I lost all my charges. Oh, he's not even fighting any of them. The survivability isn't bad. I just kind of have to keep him on me, I feel like. And the number one thing I hate about bail runs is, it's just the Hydras of the third wave because I lose my charges and then I have to go out and find a group of monsters to destroy. I was like, Chains of Honor, it seems like it's getting the job done. I was happy to put it in there. I'll just find another serial Sacred Armor because I'd feel bad to, you know, empty this thing out. Oh, maybe I'll jump on the bandwagon eventually when I'm rich. Worst part is the loot buildup and all the potions I have to chug. Ooh, they didn't even spawn any Hydras. Is there a trick to stop them? Fucking please, because he doesn't laugh until they're gone, and then I have to, you know, fly around. I'd rather just stay in here and kill. Because right there, it seemed like they all aggroed into hitting me instead of casting. I don't know if that's the trick. I mean, well, he didn't die. I didn't die. My charges are gone. Bale is surprisingly tanky. Even with Mosaic, he kind of takes a minute. He's okay, well, he's dead. Pfft. Poor bastard. Oops. What do I need? I think killing them within a few seconds spawning prevents it. Just what I've noticed. See why he didn't like that. He didn't like that fight. He didn't like the final fight. Yeah, I'll see if I can just kill. If I can just kill the Act 3 consistently. And when I mean consistently, I mean like 95% of the time, and they just stay dead. I'll be happy. If not, it's just gonna be something I'm fucking mad about. I gotta reroll my maps too. I do not want one map that's super long like this. Because I feel like I've always tried to kill them as fast as possible, and it just hasn't worked. But that time it did. Oh, oh god, the fucking dolls. Oops. I switched to the wrong weapon, and Wahid is dead. Okay, that's my bad. I really gotta perfect my runs through here. Oh my god, the slow ass hits. Okay, let me go grab him. Yeah. I'm sure once I get like 10 or 20 runs down, I'll have all my tricks, you know, fine-tuned. I'll know what to watch for. I'll do this last run, and then I gotta call it for the night. Oop. Yeah, you talk about souls on Bale runs. Dolls are actually the scary part. I mean, I think I killed a few of them just fine, surprisingly. I was kind of forgetting about that. I was like, oh yeah, there's the things that explode when you hit them. But no, that was pretty good. Okay. I just gotta start drinking. Yeah, I think if I'm in the middle of them, they aggro onto me before they would want to cast. That's my guess. Because again, when I fucking fight them any other time and I'm standing out here, the first thing they do, first animation, is summoning a Hydra. Wish that was a low rune. Maybe Bale would bless me with the Griffins. Oh, Wahid. You wait for Bale to turn around and walk in, then leave and kick. You can bring your charges with you. Wait, what? What do you mean, then leave and click? You mean like once he runs in there, I go and find a mob to kick, then I can bring my charges? See, this is the worst part, is missing a bunch, trying to get all my charges back. That's not the thing I want. Nah, it doesn't make it go that much faster. Oh. I thought those were better reses. That's okay. Oh, Thesaurus. I learned that a few times, that if I grab a TP next to Bale, go kick something and come back. There you go. Okay, that makes sense. I've done that where I defeat the last, like, the 5th tier, I'm like, okay. I run out. I go and kick some monsters. I come back, and he's still just, like, standing there. I'm like, you fucking bastard. You gotta go. Leave. And then he goes, ah, and he fucking goes to the portal, and then I leave my charges. I was like, okay. This is gonna be a better way to do this. So I just have to wait for him to leave, and then I can leave, you know? He's being kind. He's waiting for me. Did she just give me my reward? She did. Haven't killed Neelathak, apparently. Alright. Yeah. I think that's it for me tonight. See if I can get this other doodads on my stream working better. Maybe I'll find a better spot for chat, so it's not over all my loot. Well, boys, I hope the rest of you have a beautiful night. Do something fun. Enjoy yourself. Relax. I'm gonna get a lift in. And I think I'll start streaming some bail runs soon. Terrorize Zone sounds like a nightmare. I'll do it after. Good luck in all your drops, Smoups. You're gonna see that T-Mite soon. Tyraels, not Templars. The rest of you, too. All of you. Phil. God damn, Phil. You've been making content for how long? Slaz. I was just saying bye. I'm sorry. I'm going bye-bye, man. Hit that bump. Thank you, Jared. The shirt's hiding my lift, or not my lift, but my muscles. I won't show them. I won't show them tonight. Slaz, just because you got here, I gotta say I love you, man. I hope you're having a good time farming. I miss you. You are very late. Bye-bye.